Good evening. Evening to the four wonderful people in the chat already. Michael, Mark, Vulcan and Andrew. How are we all? That means, the good thing is, that means that this has worked. So this is the first ever members only stream that we decided we were going to do about 3 or 4 weeks ago because of the number of you that were joining the channel as members. So you're all heroes, thank you so much. This means that we've adapted this stream slightly, so anybody can come and join and watch the stream. Only members can chat, so it's members only. Hopefully that also means that those of you that might be watching who aren't members, you can choose to become a massive member, and then and you can join in on the chat as well. But we're here tonight for a chin wag for some what's normally beer and banter, but I've not got beer. I've gone for the proper Viking mead tonight. This one. If you care. Probably don't care. Picked up from the local Morrisons. Evening talk. Walking Death 69 morning. Andrew Hunt evening. Tywin's miniatures. Well then, the good stream has finally started. I assume you were watching Valrak play Space Marine, and his concentration face was quite frankly hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Hello brothers, what's this stream going to be about? This is a chat bollock stream, so we'll start off and it will be sort of sensible, and then it will inevitably turn into absolute carnage by the end of it. So there's not really a theme to this, although I will talk a little bit about the 1 millionth customer model thing that they've released today, because that was a fucking joke, right? But anyway, evening everybody, welcome to the stream. What if non-members aren't messaging? It's just an illusion. Well then, fine. I can only see green names. It makes me happy. That's all that matters, right? Evening greetings. Swings massive member around. You should do that more often, Hamish, especially on Fridays. Mead review. This one is. I need to sip it. Harvest Gold Mead. I don't know where it's from. Bottled by. That's UK based. Oh, yeah, it's a UK mead. Look at that. Do you know who else has a massive member? Magnus. Don't, John. I've seen those. We had to delete those from Discord. I don't want to see any more of those pictures. So that bottle's already in a. So I've filled the Viking jug with mead. That's why the bottle's half empty, and I didn't even fill it. It's like half full, and then that's how much is left. So it's a big jug, right? It's a big jug. Good evening, Mr. Dempsey from Huron's Crusaders. Hello, mate. Don't watch Valrak anymore. Spam Rack. He's called Spam Rack, isn't he, Luce?
He is, yeah.
It's called, but you're miles away from your mic. Yeah.
I'm miles away.
You can bring the mic closer. That's fine. You
Yeah,
can still sit back and chill out.
So
Luce is here, everyone.
I was catching up on Facebook.
On Facebook, Luce is here because beer and banter streams aren't the same without her. So Luce is here as well. Yeah, spam. He's called Spam Rack. We don't call him Wank Rack. We call him Spank Rack. We could call him Rank Rack as well. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Umbra, good evening, sir. It's beer and banter stream. Woohoo! It is indeed. Yeah. Welcome, Umbra. Umbra's a mod. He's a hero. He's a mod in Discord as well. If you guys are members and you're not in Discord, ! Discord in the chat, so you can come and join. The members party in Discord. And John's just sent me a horrific image that I've seen already. That was the one that we were deleting out of Discord, John. So, good try, right? Good try. Another bloody Space Marine Rupert. Yeah, I know. It's a joke, but I already plan to eventually buy certain things. It just means I get it. Okay, so we're actually already talking about the Sergeant. We'll talk about that in a second. I made it to Season 4, Episode 15 of Viking so far. I think you've actually overtaken me then, Steve. And good morning in the States. Is it still? Is it still morning? I don't know whereabouts you are.
Yes, it might be very early.
A bit early for me to get on the terps with you all, so it'll be coffee for me. I mean, is it ever too early? Is it really? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. This stuff, by the way, no one told me, it is super sweet. It's like a combination of drinking alcoholic honey stroke cough syrup. Super sweet though. Super sweet. Cool. So anyway, let's have a quick chat about this Space Marine Sergeant, shall we? So I don't know if you guys have seen, Games Workshop stuck some communication out today, reference their online sales sort of piece, web orders, etc. And what they've done is they've actually managed to finally service via their online store, their 1 millionth customer, which is quite a big deal, right? 1 million people, 1 million separate people have made purchases through the Games Workshop web store. Big deal. So they decided they're going to celebrate it. And I don't think that's a bad thing. However, the taste in which, or the way in which they've celebrated is quite frankly fucking diabolical. And I'm going to call them on it right now because it's a dick move and it's not a celebration, it's a fucking money grab.
What have they done?
Yeah, that's where we're going. So, they released a little video that went up on social media, talked about 1 millionth
customer. If you
customer.
haven't joined Discord, you are missing out on a fantastic and friendly community. I would really recommend it.
It's only because Umbra wants more friends in Discord. So make sure you come and join him. Thank you so much for the super chat, Umbra, you absolute hero. Legend. So they've shouted about the fact they've got 1 million customers. 8 million sales. 8 million sales they've said via the web store for the 1 million customers. Right? Which, I mean, you work out how much 40k costs. It's a fucking lot of models that they've sold, a lot of money that they've made. And to celebrate this, they've decided they're going to kick out a limited edition single Space Marine Sergeant to celebrate 1 million customers, 8 million sales, etc. Which I think's a good idea. I'm all for that. Apart from, the only way you will qualify for said limited edition single Space Marine is if you place a qualifying order via either their web store online or via their web portals within their stores. And that order has to be more than 150 quid. So the way to celebrate the fact that they've rinsed you all for millions and millions of pounds, because let's face it, at 8 million orders, that they're about, you know, they're going to be minimum like £20-30 an order minimum, right? So they've made a fucking fair amount of money off of us lot. The way that they're going to celebrate by giving us a free model, but only if you spend more than £150 on the web store.
Well, I don't recommend the Corax White.
No,
So we can
no,
save £11
no.
there.
But what a fucking pack of cunts.
Aren't they like the most profitable company?
Exceptionally profitable company. Strictly in terms of, I think, finance alone, bigger than British Gas in the UK right now. I think they're more profitable currently than Google. They're pissing all over companies left and right. They're making a fortune. Their share price over the course of the last 3 or 4 years has gone up hundreds of percents. So the way they reward the loyal fans is a single Space Marine. We've got fucking enough of them anyway. But you have to spend more than £150 to qualify for that single Space Marine. That is...
How much is that sergeant valued at if you weren't to spend £150?
So the weird thing is, so it's hard to gauge what he would actually cost in terms of if you were to buy him as an individual model. So typically individual models come out somewhere in the region of between, so Space Marine specifically, somewhere in the region between £20 and £30 for a single Space Marine model who's a character, typically, roughly. But in terms of what he's actually going to be valued at, well, because they're charging you £150 for the privilege, you will find him on eBay for 50, 60, 70 quid easy, because people won't want to spend the £150 to get him, but they'll want him because he's limited edition. So, I mean, I just think, like, when you consider as well the last sort of 2 years we've had, things like COVID, the way COVID's affected businesses, etc.
You could easily kitbash something similar to that Sergeant for much less than dealing with that.
I mean, Vulcan is not even a special model either, is it? It's a bit fucking mundane as a model. For if you're gonna make people pay 150 quid to register for a free model, you want to do something special. He is fucking dull, isn't he? As a model, I can make better than that. I can definitely make better than that model.
Could you kitbash something that can do the same as him?
Yeah, he's a sergeant. He's a sergeant.
Maybe he doesn't look exactly the same, but he can do the same.
So I kit bashed. Where is he? I took the Space Wolves, the Space Wolves lieutenant, who I'm never going to run as a lieutenant, and because I wanted a sergeant on my assault intercessors with a hammer, I kit bashed him with a hammer, and that's a better looking model who's also a sergeant than what they've released. Dog shit. So I'm sorry. I'm in a good mood. It's a cheerful mood. We've got the mead, we've got the drinks, but I wanted to get people's opinions on this. Like, what do you guys think? Because for me, that's an absolute monumental, kick in the fucking bollocks for the fan base. A tough couple of years. Energy companies are going bust. People are struggling to pay bills. Oh, a limited edition model to say thank you for all the custom, but you have to spend 150 fucking quid just to get hold of it. I mean, that basically prices people out of being able to buy that model. Or get hold of that model, and I think that's a disgusting move. I was discussing this with a friend of mine earlier. If they'd have said 50 quid and you qualify for a free model, I would have said, I'd have said this is incredible. If they'd have said 75 quid purchase and you qualify for a free model, I think that's reasonable. 150 quid is a strong kick in the bollocks, so I think that's horrendous. Anyway, big shout out to Hotspring40k who flexed with his 2 months at Jarl. Thank you so much, dude, for the support, for the continued support. You guys are incredible. It's why we've got this journey out of the factory that's likely to be successful by the end of the year. So thank you so much, and a huge welcome to Mr. Svenholio, who's just joined the channel as a Hasir legend. Thank you so much, you absolute hero. Means the world, and you get to take part in these members only streams then, right? Which is awesome. Like I said, this is all part of the keeping me out of the factory type thing that's going on right now, which I'm definitely not a nervous wreck about, honestly. Anyway, Costello says 25 kids. This is a character, I'd price him at about £25. There you go, so perfect. The model is nothing for the base, is what I like the look of. So the base is more impressive than the actual model is, that's true. The live streams are worth the sub, brilliant. Thank you so much, dude, I appreciate it, you legend. Have a closer look at the pic I sent you. Not sure if you have seen the photo. I don't know if I don't want to, John, to be honest with you. I've seen what the image is. I don't want to look deeper at that. Who wants a sergeant anyway? Smash captain all the way, absolutely. £150 is 282 Australian dollars. Why the hell is Games Workshop asking me to spend 420 Australian dollars? Fucking mad, isn't it? Timo Grieving, welcome to the channel as a member, you absolute legend. Guys, don't forget !Discord for you new members, so you can come and join Discord as well. Make sure you link your YouTube account.
Anymore.
Make sure you link your YouTube account to your Discord account so that it doesn't boot you as soon as you jump in. Games Workshop has no idea anymore. Talk, you are one. They just seem detached, right? They seem absolutely detached from their fan base. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Mental, absolutely fucking mental, to be honest with you. 150 quid for the price. It's dull. It's not worth spending 150 quid just to get in. But I was planning on spending 160 quid to get started on my new Ultra list, so it worked out well. I mean, it does if that's the case. But for most people, I say for most people, maybe I'm generalising now, maybe this is unfair. If I'm going to look at a £150, £160 order, I am not going to be buying it from Games Workshop. When Element and Darksphere and places like that sell it for 10, 15, 20% cheaper, 150 quid at 20% cheaper becomes 120 quid. It's just better value, and I would make that 30 quid saving over gaining a sergeant that's a bit shit, to be honest with you. Talk, I completely agree. Talk's a legend, by the way. If you guys don't know Talk's in Discord, and he is an incredible kit basher of all things Space Wolves. He doesn't even play, he just kit bashes, and I am insanely jealous of both his Ulrich the Slayer and his Logan Grimnar, and the legend has offered to build me a Najal Stormcaller in Primaris form because I was stressing about how I was going to do it. What a fucking hero. Big claps in the chat for Talk because he's a legend. Thank you so much. The models are absolutely less interesting. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad if you got him, if you bought a combat patrol box or something of similar value. Exactly. That's actually rewarding fans though, Paul, rather than trying to fleece the fuckers. That's the difference. That's called looking after your fans rather than just trying to squeeze them for every fucking penny they've got. I mean, you're homeless, but you've got more plastic and a free sergeant. That's what they're doing, right? that's what they're doing. Fucking arseholes. 150 is a substantial purchase for a standard model. No chance here. Yeah, agree. Absolutely. Paul, it is on live chat. Be proud of me. It is, in fact, on live chat. I miss the 90s when Games Workshop stores would give out free models when you bought from their stores, like a free HQ when you bought box strips. There's a lot of companies that do that. Spend a certain amount, you get a free something. I don't understand. Smash cap with a Nokia 33 days endgame. Brilliant. Also, the Games Workshop fan base doesn't all collect Space Marines, so all those Guard, Chaos, Elder, much rather get Gaunt's Ghost. And that's another thing, right? By making it a Space Marine character. This is everything they do at the moment is a limited edition Space Marine character. How many fucking limited edition Space Marine characters does one person want? Do something different. Give us a rare Farseer or a Chaos Champion. I don't care.
Smash the like button, people.
Oh, thanks, Andrew. But yeah, it does help a bit. It helps. I mean, smashing the like button tonight pushes the video up on YouTube's homepage. Okay, more people then come and see the stream and then realise they can't chat unless they're a member. More members, like that one, just like that one that popped up in the chat as I said it. Look at that. Meowie, welcome. I think you were with us on Monday and Tuesday as well. Legend, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You absolute hero. Absolute hero. What do you get if you become a seer? I mean, I haven't got there yet, Lehman Rice. Please don't tell me you're considering that. I haven't quite got there yet because that's a substantial... I think you probably get a naked stream once a month. Right, Luce?
Not from me.
Genuine panicked face from you then for a minute as well.
Nobody needs to see that.
I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do for a seer tier. At the moment, we've been working out what we might be doing for...
G-dubs can nibble my niblets.
Brilliant. Cheers, Dave, for the super chat. You're absolute legend. Honestly, I don't know. What we're going to do for a series at the moment. I have no idea. We'll figure something out. We're already looking at what we're going to do for... What's the rank? Thanes? We're looking at maybe polo shirts for Thanes, aren't we, Liz?
Sorry.
Polo shirts. She's just sat there reading the fucking chat. She's not even looking at it. She doesn't give it. Not even. She's just reading what you lot are saying.
Yeah,
so,
I'm trying to keep up.
If you're in the chat, imagine trying to do it whilst also talk back to them. If you're in the chat, then make sure you say hello to Luce as well. So
it's because people are talking to other people using their real names, but it's not a gamer tag, is it? It's like a YouTube name is coming up instead of the real name. So it looks like there's 3 people talking to each other, but it's only 2. And it's really hard to keep up with.
Yeah, well, imagine keeping up with it and then also talking back to it at the same time.
You choose to do this.
Mad talent is what we're saying, team. Mad talent. It's also only a thank you to Space Marine players. It's right. Have you talked about the NDA that's been done? That's not an NDA. I've signed 2 Games Workshop NDAs. That's not a Games Workshop NDA. That's bollocks. If it is an NDA, that's linked to a contract of employment or something. That's not something that I've signed as both a playtester and a content previewer. So don't panic about that too much. We had a question about that in the DZ Discord. I said I wasn't worried. Companies like Element also support some legendary channels like DZTV. You're fucking right, they do. Yeah, they're good eggs, them. Anyway, thank you, Dave, for the super chat as well. You're a hero. I forgot to say thank you for that. Absolute legend. Thank you. You guys are popping off in the chat right now, so I'm just trying to keep up. Good evening to Meowie. Like I said, thanks for becoming a member. You hero. Don't forget to join the Discord. Someone pointed out to me a Necron Lord on that base is a good idea. I then looked at the possible lords and think the Indomitus one is best. They are thinking the generic one. Okay, so you're actually looking at getting it just for the base. Brilliant. Not for the shitty Space Marine still on top of it. He's that pissed off he's not got on the mead. I'm on the Dave, I'm on the mead. I mean, fuck, this stuff is sweet. I didn't expect it to be this sweet. It's nice though.
Yeah, I did sniff it and I thought it smells like raw honey. Like shop bought honey still smells sweet, but raw honey's got this really particular smell about it, and it just smells a little bit fizzy and raw honey.
That's it's nice.
Is it fizzy?
No. Do you want to have a little sip?
No, really I don't. I've been alcohol free.
Who
for
thinks?
So long. I'm quite proud of myself.
Luce should have a little sip of mead.
No, thank you.
Just to taste it.
No, thank you.
Thanes get Liam branded dildos. They'll be fucking really small, 28mm ones. Everyone says hi. There's lots of people saying hi to you in the chat.
I know, but I'm logged in as you, so I can't.
Well, then log out.
I don't know how.
Fucking unreal, honestly.
I'm
This woman's in charge of the. This woman's in charge of the events. By the way, Luce has also. We're on a members only stream. This is the right place to talk about this, right? Luce has actually also started talking to Factor about Liam Dempsey Con.
Yeah, I emailed Floris.
Yeah,
and I
who's
put
a legend.
in the title DempseyCon and in brackets. I cannot believe it's even called that.
But he's talking about upgrading it to the Luce Appreciation Day.
Yeah, that we don't need that.
But we're already planning DempseyCon. We're looking at how many tables we need. We're looking at social spaces with sofas, a long table so we can sort food out, organising food for you people. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be really good fun.
Can Lucy design the polo, please? Don't want to end up with a vest with a collar.
You fucking do, Jedi. Don't lie. A vest and a collar is a great idea. It's a great idea. We'll probably use the channel logo as the logo on the polo shirt, I reckon, because I think that'd be fun. Umbra, you're a fucking mentalist, and I love you for it. He is now the biggest dick in Discord, officially.
Why?
Because he's an Acer.
You make up these words.
You know how much?
What they mean.
You know how much a Thane membership is?
No.
The one that you're always surprised about.
Oh, yeah.
Double it.
No.
Yeah. Biggest dick in Discord.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to strip tease for him, I think. That's all. I don't know what else I can do.
Can they retract their membership?
Yeah. I don't know. Umbra, you need to tell me what sort of things you want for Acer level, because what a fucking absolute hero. Thank you so much, man. It means the world. I know. We spoke recently about how much you love the community we've got in Discord and the way that these sort of the streams are and the people that are in the streams. So super grateful that you think it's that worth it. I'm glad that you think it's that worth it. Super grateful as well. So thank you so much for the support, man. Means the world. Means the world. So far we've only had one person do it. That was Big Gaz Briley. Did it for a month, and I don't blame him for then downgrading afterwards. So, but I really appreciate it anyway. Thank you so much. A nice polo with a tag on the back. A la VT. Can you have more money every month from me? No, we're not going to do that. Anyway, here at Umbra, thank you so much. Lots of people saying that you should taste it.
Ooh, make him shave.
Costello says, "What's Ace's price?"
Holy fire.
I
Is
don't-
that right? Holy fire?
Yeah, Holy Fire. Costello. So I'm gonna. You can see it if you click the join button anyway, right? You can see it anyway. So I'll tell you. Thanes and Aces, we're trying to work out what we can do for them as extra. So we've got our 3 sort of standard-ish tiers. Hesea is £2, Scald is £5. And I wanted to make sure Hesea was a thing, so if you guys were already in DZTV, it didn't cost you the earth to join the channel as well. And then we've got the Jarls, I think it is, at £8.99. Then it jumps massively. Thane goes to £45, £44.99, and we've got 8 of those motherfuckers, 8 of those legends. Actually, no, we don't anymore. We have 7 because Umbra's just upgraded, and then Acer is double the Thane level. So that's big dick support. But I really appreciate it. So thank you so much, Umbra. You're an absolute hero. Absolute hero. You could buy the first copy of Imperium Magazine and make the Captain and Necron. You make your own limited model. You could, absolutely. If you want to be a mod, pay. No, that's not the case. Umbra doesn't have to pay at all because he's a mod in both. He just thinks I'm super handsome, clearly. Lehman Russ, October 8th, I'll be Acer. If there's 2 of you, I'm actually going to have to do something. I can't just pretend to do something and say to Umbra, pretend I'm being nice to you, because, you know, mead smells roughly the same as diabetes.
Do you know, there is a smell to diabetes when the sugar levels are high. There is a smell.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Uh-huh.
Luce used to be one of the country's heroes. She used to care for old people. You used to chisel shit off of old people.
Oh, stop it. You're so disrespectful. I really hope when you're old, you get the worst carer. I really hope. I will tell the boys in my last breath, make sure your dad suffers a bit. For all the insults he's ever paid carers, make sure he suffers a bit.
John, you've subbed twice. John De Silva, welcome to Hesea. I'm bottom tier, but twice subscribed. So that's £4. You could have just upgraded to Scald for another £1, and it would have been 1 account. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm not ungrateful. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much, you fucking hero. But you are definitely an infant tier, aren't you? You're definitely an infant tier. Best be happening. Got the time booked off work. It's booked, and we originally were talking to Factorum about whether we take half the venue or what if we sort of sector some of it off. Now, with 188 massive members already, and we're not even at the end of September, I'm thinking that what we might do is we might, in fact, just tell Factorum we're going to book the whole fucking venue. In fact, we're loose. We're going to book the whole venue.
Sorry, I was reading again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What did you say? We share an office. It's this painful all the time.
It is. It's all the time. We're going to book the whole of Factorum out for DempseyCon.
Yes, I know. I emailed Floris. We've already...
Okay, so apparently we were already booking out the whole venue for DempseyCon. So I'll fucking shut up.
Yeah, you shut up.
What do you think about Games Workshop removing the artist signature on the Hellbrecht artwork on Warhammer Community? Graham McNeil called them out on Twitter about it. It looks like his tweet's been removed since.
Liam, when are you going to join us in voice chat?
What do you mean, when am I going to join you? I'm talking to you now, Talk. Would you on Discord? If you guys are in Discord on voice chat at some point this weekend, then I will do what I can to jump in at some point and chat. I got some to-do jobs tomorrow. I've got to put a whiteboard up in the office ready for when I'm full time, so I can start managing my fucking shit for DZ. Winters and I have now been booking the first 3 months of dates up for him and I to get together and do content for DZ and for YouTube, etc. So there's that. I need to organise. There's lots of stuff I've got to do tomorrow to organise. And then I've still got to continue building these wolves. I've got another, of the models I have here, I've got 2 impulsors to build, a redemptor to build, and 5 more infiltrators, and 3 more blade guard. Then I need to pick up 3 blade guard, pick up a chaplain on a bike, and I think that's the list then, apart from waiting for the amazing talk to finish Najal, but there's no panic for that because I've got to paint the whole fucking army, so he's got time. He's got lots of time. The shocking state of Tau, Umbra doesn't have anything decent to spend his money on. That's not fair. Umbra, I can help you write a good Tau list, I reckon. I reckon we can. I would go Thane or Acer, but I would have to cancel my DZTV sub, DZTV Patreon sub, and VT sub. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep supporting VT because they're awesome. And don't lose yourself access to DZ videos. It's not worth it. Thank you though, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. 100% my son is diabetic. When bloods are high, there is a smell about it. How interesting. I didn't know that.
It's do you know what pear drops smell like?
Yeah, kinda.
It's like that. It's in the breath.
Does it smell like this though? Smell this.
No. No.
Okay, so we're not arguing that there is a smell. We're just saying that this isn't it. Liam and Russ, Liam, do you want someone better to help you than Luce? No. She looks after me. She looks after me.
To be fair.
Although if I had someone different to Luce, I probably wouldn't need a gym membership.
Why?
Because you feed me well.
Aww.
Very well. Too well, actually. That's how physicians hundreds of years ago used to diagnose issues, testing the urine. Oh, okay. There's a sitcom in here somewhere. They're fucking right, there is. Absolutely. Luce is on point, yeah. He spends all his money on Liam, lap dances, and resin porn from Forge World. Perfect. Dave says, when's Dempsey Con?
It is the 2nd of April.
2nd of April at Factorum. It's a Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Saturday, 2nd of April. Get it booked. Get it booked. And what I'm probably going to do, if I'm honest, with this support from the memberships, etc., what I'm probably going to do is book the whole place out for the day and book food for everyone and just cover the cost. I don't think I'm going to ticket it, because unless they come back and tell me it's...
For your retirement fund to not get $F at and dead over by the carers.
Legend. Thanks, Adrian, you absolute fucking hero. We've got a retirement fund so I don't get fucked over by carers. Did you do that often? Did you fuck people over as a carer?
Excuse you. I was a very good carer. I cried when I got made redundant. I loved my job.
So good.
You. I loved my job.
So good at caring. She got made redundant. So yeah, that's when DempseyCon is. Like I said, I'm probably going to cover it. Unless Factorum come back to me and say, yeah, it's going to be about $1,000, then I might be like, maybe not. Maybe we might have to charge a ticket price, but otherwise, we're going to look at covering the cost. So we'll see. Liam and Russ, I've cancelled my membership to Valrak. Luce is as sweet as the mead. Have you seen that?
It smells fizzy.
It's not. It's nice though.
It smells fizzy.
It's definitely sweeter than I expected. Thanks, Talk, for the super chat. Thanks, Adrian, for the super chat. You guys are fucking heroes. We have tabletop simulation battle. If you beat me, I will upgrade to Acer. Ooh, Umbra, on you. All right. Dempscom will be bringing Cronny and Dacius. I don't know who that is. You going down road trip, bear in mind I sing very badly when driving. That's fine as long as you record it. I've cancelled my membership to Valrak. We've just read that. I'm just reading it again because it's just nicer to see that. Hey Liam in chat, how do you feel about 3D printing in the hobby, pro or against it? I mean, it depends, right? So I am so I've got my blade guard have all got custom 3D printed wolf shields because I can't get hold of the type of shield that I want anywhere else. So if you're going to buy a model, 3D print bits that you want for it and add them on. Even Games Workshop are allowing that at their events nowadays. If you're going to 3D print a model that is completely different to anything that Games Workshop make and doesn't currently exist, and you're going to use that model in place of to play with your friendly local people or gaming store, I've got no problems with that at all. It's something that Games Workshop don't currently do. So I'm all for both of those things, and I'm sure GW probably will hate me for saying that. However, if you're going to 3D print exact replicas of Games Workshop products, then I get a bit... That's essentially theft of... it's essentially theft of IP, and I'm not defending the way they've behaved lately. But if someone took my content and tried to sell it and make money off of it, I'd be pretty pissed. So if it's exact replicas of what they're already producing, I'm against it. If it's add-on bits to convert models because you don't want to have to buy a whole box of Wolfen, for example, for a shield, I'm actually kind of okay with it. I'm not kind of okay with it. I'm actually okay with it. I think that's fine. So I think it depends. To answer the question, depends on how much you're looking to 3D print, to be honest with you. And I know there are people out there that do actually 3D print whole models as well. And I mean, that's up to them. I just think for me personally, as a creator, I guess, it would annoy me if people were selling my products for their profit, kind of. So that's where I am with it,
but
basically.
When they're already selling the product at a ridiculous price, can you really blame people for 3D printing? But
that's by the by. Like, Games Workshop price their models because people still buy it. There's the same chat about Premiership football in this country and how a football ticket to go and watch someone like Chelsea or Manchester United is £70 or £80, and then the stadiums are full up every weekend. If people are going to keep buying the product at that price, they're going to keep selling it at that price. In terms of, does that make it right to then steal basically their profits by printing your own exact replica? I think that's wrong. That's essentially theft. If you were to then create or design your own model for that same model, so I'm not going to use this exact model, I'm not going to use this exact character that is Ragnar as the model. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to make my own version.
A month ago via tabletop sim. If you can make Umbra a 2K list of Tau that can beat my Ultramarines, I'll sub as Thane next month.
Umbra, you got a lot of work to do, dude. You got a lot of work to do. Thank you, Tywins, for the super chat, you hero. But this is Ragnar, right? If I decided that I didn't like the Ragnar model and I decided that I was either going to design my own or get someone to design a completely different looking Ragnar model to use as Ragnar because I didn't like this pose and print that, I'm kind of okay with that. If someone just printed this model rather than buying the Ragnar model, that's theft.
Well then, what about if 3D printing is, then it sounds like it's a problem more than enabling people to enjoy the hobby despite the budget. Why don't Games Workshop sell the blueprint to the model for a much smaller price so you can legitimately 3D print something?
I think we've probably talked about this loads in the past as well.
Oh, really?
Welcome to the conversation.
Oh, thank
you are fucking 100%. This is one of the conversations that happens quite a lot around Games Workshop and 3D printing. And people have suggested that Games Workshop might need to look at not just selling a product that's there that you can buy, plastic, but maybe selling what's called STL files. STL files are essentially the file that you need to put into your 3D printing software to print it out. And you can, and there's companies out there that already do this. There's companies out there that via Patreon and places like that, you can become a patron and they will issue you with files where you can print your own miniatures. You pay a fee, whatever that fee might be. So Games Workshop can give you the rights to print Assault Intercessors. Now a box of Assault Intercessors is what, 30 or 40 quid in total for a box. So why would they not sell you the STL for £100? Same as 3 to 4 boxes, but you can then print as many, or I say 100, maybe I'm wrong here, right? Maybe I'm way off the mark, but whatever it might be, more than a current box, but you can print as many as you want. The only requirement being, and this is the other point that I have a big problem with, we're issuing you this STL file because you've purchased it so you can print your own. However, you cannot resell what you've printed for profit.
Oh, how would you control that?
I don't know. I don't know how you would control that. But otherwise, you basically go to someone, here's the file so you can print the models that we already make, and that person goes, sweet, thanks. I'm going to make it out of this resin plastic or whatever it is I'm using in the printer, and instead of you selling it at £35, I'm going to sell it for fucking 10 quid. Yeah, that's it. Games Workshop stop selling them. As long as the quality is the same, Games Workshop stop selling them. So that's why it's a bit of a grey area, and how do they police that? They have to protect their income if they're going to continue to survive as a company.
Protect their income? They're like billions.
They currently are. And history has dictated that when a company rests on its laurels and just sits there continuing to do what they're doing, they often fail.
So you think now then that Games Workshop aren't trying, like, you don't think they're resting on laurels right now? With when we saw the lockdown podcasts and stuff, the equipment that they provided for their own members of staff, do you not think that's resting on laurels? They're a multi-billion, probably trillion company, couldn't even get, all of us had to work from home, there were probably bank companies that were able to successfully, securely set up their workers from home, but Games Workshop couldn't give decent gear to their members of staff.
So I've got my own opinions on that exact issue, and I think that they've just been fucking cheapskates there. And I agree with you. I mean, no one comment on the Vestop. It could be argued that my microphone and my camera piss all over what they were using on their big reveal shows that they were doing on Twitch.
And the big reveals, I don't even play, and even I would be in the background going, what? Is that it?
So I think that they're, yeah, I agree. I absolutely. I think we need to move this office around.
Not again. Leave it, please.
But I have to keep turning like this to talk to you.
No, leave it.
It'd be good if you were like there.
No, leave it. What, next to the radiator?
No, I wouldn't necessarily. Well, maybe I turn this 90 degrees and I look at you there. I don't know. I'm not sure how we solve this problem, Luce.
Just leave it.
But yeah, so you're right with what you're saying. I think they're going to have to adapt in the future as to how they make their money. Honestly, I think they're going to have to look at what they do to make their money. However, and I think they might need to look at leading into the world of issuing or selling STL files, etc. However, I think it's not that simple. I do think that I'm sure they're doing tons of work for new products and new models and ranges and new books and new this. In fact, I know that they're doing lots of work for new books, etc. because I fucking see it. But when it comes to things like not making their streams as high quality as they can, I mean, we've said this before, right, people? I run my stream off of a Canon EOS R, which is a digital SLR. Now, with the lens, you're talking about $2,500 off a camera, okay, in total. It's a lot of money, but I'm trying to do this for a living, and it makes sense for me, if I'm going to do this for a living, that I have professional grade kit. Now, I also run it off of a big fancy Elgato capture card, costs a few £100s. My microphone is a Rode NT1. If you know what that means, it's a fancy condenser microphone that costs about 300 quid, and I run it through a Rodecaster Pro, which is a piece of hardware that I need to be able to run this microphone because I can't run it straight into the computer. The Rodecaster Pro is about £300. You're talking, my setup is camera, microphone, etc. for £5,000 at minimum. Minimum, not including the fucking key light, not including the stream deck that I use, not including the actual PC that I run everything off of, because I run everything off of the same PC all at once. So it's quite an expensive setup on the whole, until you compare that to a company making multi-million pounds a year. Then for me, this is a fucking expensive setup. And I've got 3 of these fucking cameras for streaming. It's a very expensive setup, and I feel like I have to invest this kind of money so that I can give you guys the best possible quality that I can, the highest production value that I can. I mean, even to the way the stream's set up, you see those borders that move and all the different start and soon screens and the way it transitions. That cost me money to buy a pack that does all this for me so I can plug it all into OBS and get it working, because I wanted to give the best possible quality show that I can give, because I'm looking to make a living out of this. And then you've got Eddie Eccles and I can't remember the other guy's name. Fuck. Can't remember the guy's name. You got those two. And I'm not blaming these two people for this, right? I've categorically gone on record. Do I expect Eddie to go out with his fucking Games Workshop Rage, which is probably £30 a month, and buy himself a fucking 10? Absolutely not. I don't expect him to pay that at all. Not at all do I expect him to pay that. I don't blame Eddie for this whatsoever. However, when he's then sat there on live stream on Twitch with over 40,000 people watching live when they're going through one of the biggest reveals ever, and he's got a camera that looks like his fucking cat spunked all over it, and he's basically using his iPhone headphones and microphone so he can talk. That's embarrassing. That someone said to me, maybe they're going for the feel like they're at home, trapped at home like you vibe. Fuck off. They're going for the I don't want to spend 20 grand vibe.
I think when multi-million, billion, trillion, whatever, when those kind of companies say they're going for that angle, it just ends up being oddly insulting to those of us who are mending and making do.
It's just an excuse. It's just an excuse to not spend money to give their customers the best possible quality. That's it.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And I think that the way that in those sorts of areas, the way that they skimp out is very obvious, in my opinion. And I don't like it. And I'm not, it fucks me off as well that I put a lot of time and effort into my streams. You see the behind the scenes. Me sat here fucking around with OBS and changing settings and buying new gear, etc, etc, etc. So I spend a lot of time trying to get these right. I give up a lot of time to come and sit and talk to you guys. Not that I'm complaining. I love doing it. I love streaming more than I've ever loved any content before. But I give up a lot of time to do this as well. And I have to fight like fuck to get people's subscriptions, to get people's memberships, to get people's support. That's a fact. I just have to, right? And they just rock up at fucking on Twitch because they've got a big reveal because they're Games Workshop, looking like they're sat in some fucking dodgy booth in their bedroom, and then they just turn on fucking members only chat for every stream.
What does a perverted frog say? Rub it.
Dave, you dickhead. Legend, thank you so much for the super chat. But they just turn on, and they did that on Twitch, right? That was something else that fucking wound me up. The first couple of big reveals I did on Twitch wasn't members only chat on Twitch. Anybody could chat, and it was just fucking rocketing through, and it was impossible. And the presenters said, "Oh, we'll try and read out your questions," and they didn't, and I don't blame them because it was impossible to keep up with the chat. I wasn't doing the presentation, and I was struggling to keep up with the chat. So then what they did, to slow the chat down, we'll turn on members only chat. So you have to be a subscriber to the channel on Twitch, and a subscriber on Twitch means a paying member. You have to be a subscriber on Twitch to be able to chat, and we will definitely then get to your questions. And they said that for 2 or 3 streams, and every stream they came, "Oh, we forgot to get to your questions last stream." By that point, they probably made thousands, tens of thousands already on Twitch subs. And to this day, they never really actively engaged with the chat on Twitch, on Warhammer TV, on the big reveals, despite always having members only chat turned on permanently. That's a fucking money grab. Again, that's all it is. Pisses me off. I'm supposed to be happy tonight. Ugh.
Sorry for pissing you off.
Sorry, I'm used to it. They will lose too much money selling STIs from talk. I agree. At the moment, I agree. They need a better model to do it, or they need to change the way that they work to do it.
STIs?
STLs. It's an L. It's a lowercase L.
You can sell them now?
Yeah. I should be rich.
Usually we pay money to get rid.
Yeah, let's get into the validity of non-fungible trust as a credible form of revenue. We'll be playing 40k in holodecks in 10 years anyway. I mean, TTS is showing that it's possible to make it kind of digital. I would always miss that one-to-one interaction though. Seize the means of model production, brothers. Umbra, you'll become Liam's champion. Yeah, I think you probably are. Time to call it a night from Timo. Thanks for the great content, Liam and Lucy. Legend, thanks for joining us. I think Lou should do the customer strategy for Games Workshop. She gets it. She gets it better than them, right? It's their fucking company. Holodeck 40k would be fucking awesome. Yeah, it would be. For a company that's pocket change. So that it is pocket change. That's what fucking annoys me so much as well. That's not a loss of money to them. That's minutes of revenue for them, if we're honest. Every piece of tech I have here that I've got for the stream, I've had to save to pay for and then buy it and get it working. I mean, I remember when I first started out on YouTube years and years ago, 4 years ago I started out on YouTube, I borrowed Brom's digital SLR. That thing wouldn't let me record more than 20 minutes in a row. Do you remember? Mm. I used to have to have my phone on my lap as a stopwatch, and I would hit go, and I would watch it get close to 20 minutes, and I'd have to come to a natural pause, stop the camera, turn the camera back on, go. Then I'd have to knit it all together in post on my laptop, and that was on a laptop that, I mean, I think that's your current laptop that you're using, and it just fucking struggled like shit. I used to have to leave it rendering overnight. I had no fancy microphone, I had none of that shit at all. That's how I started. And then over time, with revenue, with support, and just saving my own money so that I can improve it, we've added until we've got this kind of setup now. So it's camera on, computer on, go. And they can't be bothered to do that for a multi-million-pound company. Castellan says, your content's better than Games Workshop. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it massively. By the time they have ordered and paid for the cameras, they would have earned it back in interest. Exactly, Paul. Exactly. Hamish loves the fact that it's a cat spunk cam.
Keep up the good work and Skull Brother. And where did you get your mead from?
This, I don't know if you're in the UK, Liam and Russ. This came from a supermarket in the UK called Morrison's. And this is because it's over the road. I walked over the road. I was like, I'm going to get some pale ales. And then they didn't have any. They didn't have a box of pale ales. I don't know if people are fucking panic buying them in the UK right now as well.
Oh, it was so bad today.
But they did have this stuff. So I went and picked this up, and it's fucking sweet. And they also had, there was a cherry mead and a black currant mead. Gonna be trying some of them at some point.
Ugh.
Just saying. Just saying. But thank you so much for the super chat, you fucking hero. You're all legends. Thank you. Where are we? How did you get to a camera that looks like his cat spunked on it? Cantor, welcome to the channel. Fucking hero. Channel members, ! Discord in the chat, so you can come and join us in the Great Hall. And at some point in about half an hour, we'll go to the Discord. We'll look at the models you lot have all been working on, and we'll see what works. Apart from Walla, I've just seen he's in the chat. Don't you put your models in the stream gallery, because no one wants to see that shit, because it just depresses all of us. It just makes us all feel completely fucking insignificant in terms of painting. Cat-shaped camera, brilliant. There is a level of experience there. Clearly, I know what cat spunk looks like. Does Eddie have a cat? Didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Where maybe just milks his neighbour's cat. I don't know. Games Workshop always does the bare minimum with everything. Yeah, maybe. See, I'm not. Warhammer Plus. You could say the same about Warhammer Plus, right? They're releasing 1 to 2 videos a week and charging you £5 for it. I know you get a whole other like raft of things in Warhammer Plus. But they're charging you £5 a week for digital content. They've sort of sold it as digital content. And you get 2 videos. I mean, we stick out a video a day pretty much on DZ. I know we're more expensive than Warhammer Plus. We're £6 instead of £5, but that's because ours is better than theirs, so we charge more. But they £5, 2 videos a week, and it's fucking potluck as to whether it's something you actually want to watch or not. Where are we? I want to play a huge game of Battlefleet Gothic. Still have the box Imperial Fleet unglued. Oh, I wish they had another Battlefleet Gothic game come out. We can't be angry at them. The reason we are all here with you is because of Games Workshop. I just feel like their vision has been perverted by corporate cats, and I agree with you completely. And actually, I know staff. While I know staff, there is a massive disconnect between senior management and staff at Games Workshop. We can't blame anyone who wears the Games Workshop logo. That's a fact. This feels like what the hobby is about. Where is he? Bolt rifles. Yeah, no, the War Boss and Mega Armor.
To avoid cat camp as part of next week's stream.
Yeah, we'll avoid cat camp. Don't you worry. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. Absolute hero.
Question: if I have a paid account on YouTube and just listen to your videos on the phone while walking the dog, will the YT gods count it for $?
Yes. Adrian, yes, it does. So if there's ad revenue being generated, and there's adverts that come on during videos or streams, and you have a YouTube Premium account, I think they call it, then it does. Every time you watch one of my videos, it generates ad revenue. It's minimal. Super chats and memberships are worth much more to me than ad revenue by a long way. But yeah, it does. So it all helps. So thank you so much, hero. I've given up painting eyes. There's a really funny like little short on Instagram I saw the other day, which was people fucking painting eyes, and it was hilarious. Bolt Rifles booked tickets to Factorum in November. Fingers crossed I get to go, and I'm not driving fuel tankers. Well, you know, should have tried harder in school. I've also got tickets for November as well. I've got tickets for both October and November for Factorum. Basically, I've decided that's going to be my one event a month I'm going to. So.
What dates are these?
And I think it's the end of November. I'll have to check why.
Okay.
It really does make them look bad to have low quality stream for official streams and announcements. It comes across as lazy, greedy, and like they don't care. It does, but it's because they know that they're going to have 40,000, 30,000 people tune in. They just know. So what's the need to try? And they know that they can turn on subscriber only chat, and they know that their chat's going to fucking go off the chart when they release Black Templar models. They just know that. So yeah, it's a shame, but that's the world we live in, unfortunately. That actually came up over dinner, the whole depressing people thing. I'm putting them in there now, though, just because you said that. Brilliant. Okay. Waller's just gonna fucking.
How did that even come up over dinner?
He just likes to talk about his painting over dinner.
Yeah.
with his wife. I assume that's what he's doing. Mr. Pace, welcome to the channel as a member. You fucking hero. Thank you so much for joining the channel at Scold level as well. What a legend. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat so that you guys can come and join us in the community Discord so we can look at Waller's models later and then we can all go and fucking gouge our own eyes out. 100% pretty much daily emails from DZ telling me about a new video. Yeah, we spam your inbox, basically. But you get a free trial, 7-day free trial if you're not in DZ, right? Get a 7-day free trial, join Deployment Zone, see if you like it. Get spammed for emails for 7 days, decide if you do or don't like the content, and then if you don't, you leave. It costs you nothing. And if you do, you get tons and tons of videos. I can show you guys what videos you get if you want me to show you. I can show you. I need to watch the finale of Tomb World. That came out yesterday. And then PlayOn got in touch today about what we can do maybe in the future, which is going to be interesting. Hey Ads, welcome to the chat, you legend. I plan to go November from Huron's good. I'll be there. Big rule book. It's in my loft. Okay, so we're talking about. I think we're talking about another game still. I'm not sure. How has the big Koof Koof affected you other than having to stay indoors? Koof Koof? What are you on about? I assume you're on about COVID.
Yeah, I haven't heard it called the Koof Koof.
I've never heard it called the Koof Koof, and I wish I'd heard it called the Koof Koof 18 fucking months ago.
It sounds.
If that's what you mean, Mark, can you confirm that you mean COVID, and then we'll talk about that. But that's a great fucking name for it.
It sounds like something else.
Umbra says it was TikTok, that video, and you shared it. You shared it in Discord, didn't you, as well, actually? That's brilliant. Alan Hobbs, member for 2 months at Yar level. I didn't know you could celebrate your membership by doing these little chats. This is quality. E-scaling, here we come. I'm waiting to head off to Scotland. So yeah, these people are armed forces who have to dig everyone else out the shit when the country goes to fucking rack and ruin and then don't get any thanks for it. But hey ho. Liam, are we doing dirty dad jokes tonight? Christian, it depends on how dirty. Because 2 weeks ago it got fucking extreme, right? So we have to be careful. But yes, Cantor says yes to Koof. So I guess there's more than maybe it's just me that doesn't know it's called the fucking Koof. I'm koofing. Brilliant. That's amazing. Waller's models are something to aspire to. Even 10% of the quality is better than most. Don't crawl up his fucking arse, Jedi. I don't want that. Can't be bothered. Long hair general gave me the green light. Work can suck it. Good man. There we go. That's the attitude. I can't actually talk about what you talked about, John, in case your long hair general's watching this. I was going to talk. Let me know if she can hear it. If she can't hear it, John, then I'll talk about something. If she can hear it, we won't talk about it. Let me know. I need to tell Luce a story. It's about whether I tell Luce a story on stream or whether I tell her off stream. Let me know. So they've confirmed COVID. So COVID was a weird one, right? So I changed jobs during COVID. So in my old role, it didn't really impact me massively, apart from we had to limit the number of people in certain offices. Then I changed jobs during COVID. And in both jobs, I work on rail, and rail being public service means it didn't stop. So I still have the job, and I'm still working. However, I started working from home, and in the new job, for the first probably 4 or 5 months, I didn't really do any visits anywhere-ish.
Yeah, you were here all the time.
All the time. It was a joy, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And what's interesting is I actually don't listen to this because it'll be soppy for a minute. I actually got to a point where I just really valued home time and being at home all the time. It was just really nice. So actually, when my job then started to open up again and I was able to go and visit depots and visit teams, I didn't like it. I haven't enjoyed it, and that's part of why I think I've decided to take the leap earlier than I was going to, just because I was like, I don't love this anymore. COVID's changed the way I feel about things, and I don't want to go and spend time in dirty depots and whatever you say. In Oz, they call it the Kung Flu. Brilliant. That's an amazing name for it. Ads has celebrated 2 months at membership. Are you going to Valfest, you furry little sea turtle? No. I said to Val, if he wants me to help him sort out Valfest, I'll be happy to help. I also then sorted him the venue. So the venue that he's going to is Tabletop Events, and I know Tabletop Events because I know James, who runs March of War and who also owns Tabletop Events quite well. And we have been doing, since they opened Tabletop Events, we've been doing the DZ Day first Saturday of every single month, and that will continue at tabletop events. So we are well ingrained with those people. He couldn't find a venue because, like normal, he leaves everything to the last fucking minute. So I said to him, get in touch with these people. They're good people. And we did. And they've organised him a date in November or December, I can't remember. And he said, are you coming? I was like, yeah, if you want me to come, depending on when it is, I'll happily come up and spend the day with you. Oh, you need to buy a ticket. And I was like, fuck off. I'm not buying a ticket. You can't tell me do you want to come and then ask me to tell me to buy a ticket. So, no, I'm not going because I'm not buying a ticket for it. I've got enough on anyway. I've got DZ Day next Saturday in October at that very same place. End of October is another Factorum event. November's another Factorum event at the end of the month. There's plenty going on. November's also the Wild West event in Wales that I'm thinking about popping over to for the day to say hello to people. There's lots going on considering I'm still not yet out the factory.
You're going to drive from Southampton to Wales just to pop over?
Yeah. To see the adoring fans.
Well, then we're coming with you.
You will be very bored, but you're welcome to.
No, because we're reading Matilda and Roald Dahl was raised in Wales, so...
Yeah, I can drop you off in the middle of Wales somewhere if you want. Big Bad Tom has celebrated 17 months as a member at Thane level. Fucking hero. Andrew T has said, I'm still owed news as a Jarl. You don't get news as a Jarl, Andrew. News for Thanes. I love the Kung Flu, by the way. That's my favourite. Overboard DM says we need to ask Lucy how dirty is too dirty for jokes. Bolt Rifle says she cannot hear. So OPSEC is secure. Brilliant. Joe has just become a member. Hesir, fucking hero. Thank you so much. And then James has also become a member. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for becoming members. ! Discord in the chat to come and join the community Discord. So, Bolt Rifles, John, is the same man who is in the infantry and who showed Valrak's granddad down around his camp.
Which is amazing.
Which is amazing, and he's a hero. So we were given 2 tickets to give away to anyone who wanted them because Factorum needed to make sure they had at least 28 people, and they need to make sure they've got 28 people so they can make sure it's a GT, and that's important for scoring on ITC. So they said 2 tickets given away. So I went into my communities and I was like, 2 tickets for the Factorum event for free. First person who messages me gets the tickets. John messaged, can I have them? Is it possible? I was like, yeah, of course you can. Can I have both? Because there's a mucker of his who's in the army with him who wants to come as well. Yeah, that's fine. You can have both tickets. That's not a problem. However, the army wasn't going to stop him. He got out of guard duty. Who do you think would be the one person that might stop him from going to an event for a weekend?
Do we know this person?
Well, he does very well, yeah. Mrs. Bolt Rifles.
Oh.
Because I gave him the tickets, or organising the tickets on the Wednesday or the Thursday. So Mrs. Bolt Rifles was likely to say, fucking no.
Okay.
However, John also has played most, if not all, of his 40k events so far as actual Armed Forces events, because they run their own events in the Armed Forces for 40k. Hadn't actually played one outside of the Armed Forces yet, but he played them in the Armed Forces. So with his mate, who was coming to this event, they came up with a cunning plan.
Okay.
So they text each other basically the same message, saying, mate, the Colonel's ordered us, we've got to go to this event at the weekend, we're representing the company, we're representing the army, he's so impressed, it's all about strategic and tactical thinking, and he's impressed with what we're doing, so they've said that we've got to go, so that he can show his missus, look, Colonel said I've got to go.
Is she ever going to cross paths with this Colonel?
I fucking hope for his sake she doesn't, but yeah. Amazing. So he actually came up with a backstory to the whole thing, got his mate to text him so that it was, he showed me the message, so Gen up was like, chips and curry sauce is the dog's danglies. Chips and curry sauce is, we've had this discussion in Discord, right? We don't need to have it now. I'm a curry sauce for chips man if I'm buying them from the chip shop. Just so you guys know. Set it there. So lots of salt and vinegar. Lots of salt and vinegar. So much vinegar, in fact, that it almost burns your mouth. And then curry sauce. That's the future.
Chips and gravy.
No, not gravy. You could tell you're from the north.
Chips and gravy.
Fucking animals, honestly. Wildings, a lot of them.
Feral.
Feral, yeah. So yeah, I appreciate the effort though, John. I'm fucking a big fan of the effort. I like the fact that she also fell for it as well. It means that she's a little bit more minced than you are.
So does he now have to, if this ever comes up again, he's going to have to remember what was said? Because if there's another Warhammer thing that's not to do with the army, she might say, well, why hasn't the Colonel said anything this time?
I don't know.
This is why lying in marriage is bad. You have to lie to cover up the lie to cover up the lie.
He's got away with it once, right? So maybe he'll get away with it again. Man returns from the doctor saying, do I now need to start fucking reading these before I actually read them?
Are these the jokes?
Yeah.
No, I can just see Chips cheating.
Lucy is probably worse. That's why she won't drink on stream. Maybe. I wasn't close to my dad when he died, which was lucky as he stepped on a landmine.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Amazing. Man returns from the doctors and says, "This is great. My doctor says I can touch myself inappropriately whenever I want." Wife grabs the doctor's note in shock. "Idiot. This says you can have a stroke at any time."
Oh, very good.
Brilliant. Legends. Fucking amazing. Ask Andrew T for his referral code, 10% off your first order if you're interested. Oh yeah, Tom, Helveticus Gaming Tom. Tom's a legend. Check out Helveticus Gaming on Google. There's a Facebook page as well. Or just give Tom a shout in Discord and he'll give you a link. Tom sells tons of hobby stuff, not currently 40k yet, coming soon. So battle mats, scenery, all that kind of stuff. So check out Helveticus Gaming. Make sure you guys support Tom because he's also trying to get out of the factory, but by making his own web store. And I'm thinking that maybe I can help him with that as well, which is interesting. I think it'll be fun. I can't believe that chuckle fucker wanted you to buy a ticket. I know, exactly. Chuckle fucker. Spam rack, don't forget. First stream in yellow, joining you from a bit of Britain and Germany. Do we not pretty much own Germany anyway? Heard a couple of good names for COVID. Jesus Christ. The Boomerang tumour is fucking amazing, by the way. And the Shanghai Shivers, I quite like that one as well. An idea for getting my dog to swallow semen is coming on a treat. Brilliant. Chips and mayonnaise? Nate, come on. We're a classy bunch in here.
We're not. I have chips and mayonnaise. I always have chips and mayonnaise. We've been going to the pub together for like 13 years.
We have curry sauce. We have curry sauce.
It's mayonnaise.
When we go to the chippy...
No, chips in a pub.
No.
Different kinds of chips.
When we have these kinds of arguments, the only chips that actually count is chips from a chippy.
No, all chips count.
No.
Yes, they do.
No, chips from a chippy are the chips. They're the gold standard.
Screenshot. Hello, November.
Brilliant, amazing. Chips from the chippy are the only types of chips. They're the most important ones. Now, if you have chips, if we went tomorrow to get a chippy tea, we maybe should get a chippy tea tomorrow. If we went tomorrow to get a chippy tea, what would you have with your chips?
What is the point in me doing the food shop if at the slightest mention of fast food you're gone like the wind? What's even the point?
What would you have? What would you have with chips from the chippy tomorrow? If we had chips from the chippy tomorrow, what would you have?
Curry sauce.
There we go.
But if we had chips in the pub, it would be mayonnaise. Because pub chips cannot do curry sauce.
You do not dip chips in the pub in mayonnaise. You dip them in your peppercorn sauce.
No, I have mayonnaise as well. That's if I have steak. I'm on about if I have fish and chips.
All chip lives matter. Fucking brilliant. They don't. Only chip shop chips matter.
Oh, Mary Rose sauce. It's been a while.
Administratum just bought a ticket to Factorum in November. Only 5 left. Ooh. Doctor, I feel like a pair of curtains. Doctor, pull yourself together. Wasn't that like...
Yeah.
Wasn't that like Two Ronnies or Morecambe and Wise or something?
Yeah,
or fucking Tommy Cooper?
When I first heard that.
A guy sits in the... Hang on.
Curry ketchup. Ooh, curry ketchup.
Oh, talk. A guy sits in the dentist chair and the dentist starts picking at his teeth and asks, "Can I ask you a personal question? Did you have a 69 last night?" The guy said, "Why? Do I have a pube in my teeth?" The dentist said, "No. Shit up your nose."
Oh! No!
Brilliant. Amazing. Mayonnaise must be European. We're not anymore. Well, actually we are. We're still European. We're just not in the EU.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking brilliant. Chips and garlic mayo if I'm feeling daring. Garlic mayo. I'm quite partial to garlic mayo, but still not for chips. I just quit my job as a treadmill tester. I just felt that I wasn't getting anywhere. Brilliant. These are shit jokes, these.
These are dad jokes.
Chips are fries, right? Regardless, fucking sick. Chips aren't fries, Charlie. No, fries are fries. Chips are chips. I'm guessing Charlie's an American and going to go, what the fuck are you lot talking about now? Chips are big, chunky, fat motherfuckers. Fries are thin, skinny bastards. That's the difference. Proper British chips. All chips like... Yeah, we've read that already. French fries are chips. They're not chips. They're French fries. Cheesy chips. No,
Cheesy chips are amazing.
they're all right.
They're amazing.
Chippy T, are you going to your local camp for evening meal? God, no. God, no. I wouldn't put myself through that again, fucking John. Not a chance. Not that scran. We went to... When I was at Basic, it was still Scoffhouse food. When I was at... Phase 2, it was still Scoffhouse food. Then when I went to my first unit, it was Pay As You Starve, and it was fucking rat stuff. Horrible, horrible food. Horrible food. Cheese and chips is alright. Liam, what's the best dinner Lucy makes?
Ooh,
Chinese takeaway.
fuck you. That's so mean. Interesting fact, though.
We had an amazing paella tonight.
Yeah, we did. I'm forcing Liam into the kitchen because, quite frankly, there are only 24 hours in a day, not 30, and we need to share the load.
Yeah.
So you are learning to cook.
Yeah. I made pastry last night so we can make pasties. What's the best thing you make? That's an interesting question.
I don't think I'm very good at savoury meals. I think I'm more of a baker than... Because I do good eclairs, chocolate mousse.
She's definitely a better baker than a chef.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me saying.
No.
You cook very well for us all the time. But
The trouble is...
in terms of standout main meal, I don't think there is a standout main meal.
The trouble is, I like to think that I cook classically British, like short crust pastries that sticks to your ribs. So whenever people are using 1 calorie spray, I'm just like, what the hell is that? There's no... I think I used the cookbook that cholesterol was invented.
Oh, fuck me. What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
I don't know.
She gagged.
Ugh.
Tom, I know how bad your jokes are as well, so I don't know if I can read these out. Sorry, chat, I have to read these first. Nope, can't read that one. There you go, killed that straight away. I was reading a great book about an immortal dog the other day. It was impossible to put down. I was fucking hell, talk. I stole my ex's wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back?
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, I love that one. Brilliant. Chips, cheese, and kebab meat. Oh, this is the time on a Friday where I'm like,
stop it now.
babe, we could order doner meat and chips.
No. I mean it, no.
Doner meat and chips
I've done the washing up. I've cleaned the kitchen.
You don't need
We
to
are
worry
not
about washing up.
anything
But
more
it
now.
comes in a fucking styrofoam tray, and you just need a fork. In fact, you don't even need a fork. It's fucking
No.
I'm going to order some doner meat and chips, I
I
think.
mean it, no.
I need to eat.
No.
I've been unwell today. I felt rough today.
Well, do you know what? There's Lemsips in the medicine basket.
It doesn't work
Look
the
after
same.
yourself properly, not a kebab.
It's not the same.
It is.
Doner meat and chips. I miss doner meat and chips. Who said it? It's your fault
Lucy
now.
did share the load. You have kids.
Fucking hero talk. I visit. Hang on. I visited my friend at his new house. He told me to make myself at home, so I threw him out. I hate having visitors. So no clean sheet nights for Liam. No.
Clean.
Which is why I might as well just fucking lean into it and have a kebab anyway.
No, because it stinks the house out. It stinks, and it's a smell that gets everywhere. And
Well.
don't say it smells like heaven, because it doesn't.
It does smell like heaven.
Someone from UK order it for him. Smile with horns.
What's that?
Someone from the UK order it for him.
No.
Give a man a match and he'll warm for a few hours. Set a man on fire and he'll be warm for the rest of his life. Sounds like my mum. The wheelchair X-Shake is a Jimmy Carr one, isn't it? I have no idea. It is Friday though. Large mixed kebab, sauce and salad separate, ice cold can of Pepsi, pure gold. We don't need Pepsi. We've got mead. I feel like I should be eating meat with mead.
No, ugh.
Fucking lemsip for dinner. See, I'm fucking abused. That's what I get offered.
No.
Oh, I could have some nice nutritious food. Who's goes, no, you can have lemsip. I'm not sure. Some of you got some fucking dark jokes in there as well.
Oh, Tom. No. Oh, no. If I ever meet your wife, this will be the image now.
Especially if you sat there chewing.
No.
Brilliant. Brilliant. For those of you that are unaware, Tom says, how do you know if you have a high sperm count when your wife has to chew before she swallows?
That's
Brilliant,
fancy.
brilliant, brilliant. I still think we should order some food.
No. Have some toast.
We did this last week.
I got fresh vegetables and fruit today.
Abused, chat. Abused.
Ugh.
How heavy is mead? This is a gentle one. This is 13% volume. This is only a little one. I think the other ones in the shop were 17 or 18%. But before I start, it's the first time I've drank mead, to be honest with you. So I thought I'd start gently with a nice 13% Harvest Gold mead. But Viking mug, etc., Viking chapter that we're making, etc. We needed mead basically. Loose abuses you say badge. You think she's your uncle? Well, see, they're calling it abuse.
I've met your uncles. They're not as feminine as me.
Have you?
Yeah?
You can't-
Martin?
Oh, is he? Yeah.
So one?
One of the 3-4 uncles.
Yeah.
Good percentage there.
Yeah.
What would have to happen so we could order kebab?
Nothing. We're not ordering kebab. I'm being serious. We're not ordering kebab. I cannot. I need my sleep. I cannot be hearing about heartburn all night.
You don't hear about heartburn. I go to sleep. You're the one that whinges about heartburn.
No, you moan about heartburn. Not ordering kebab.
I distinctly remember my mother telling me I do not have a favourite child. I found this extremely hard to take as a kid, mainly because I was an only child. What would Princess Diana be doing if she was alive today? Scratching on the lid of her coffin. Brilliant. Brilliant. Like Buckfast. I don't know if it is like. Where did you get it? I got it from the supermarket, local supermarket. Talk, you said I missed your joke. Did I miss your joke or did I just choose not to read it? What's a blonde and a beer bottle got in common? Both empty from the neck up.
That's terrible.
Yeah, currywurst and chips with a. Oh, I'm hungry.
Thank you, Ernesto. She's taking care of you and your pocket. I am. I
Yeah,
am.
but I'm hungry.
Then the kitchen is the next room.
Yeah, but it's late. And I want to keep drinking. Anywho, right, these jokes are getting fucking horrendous now anyway. What's the difference between an oral and rectal thermometer? The taste. Amazing. These jokes are getting horrific. So I think this is your 5-minute warning, if that. This is your 5-minute warning before we're going to go into the stream gallery in Discord, okay? So in 5 minutes' time, I'll fire up Discord on the old computer. We'll switch to the screen sharing and we'll go looking through your models in Discord. John, if you've put that meme in there, Umbra, make sure you delete it for me. But otherwise, you know the one, the Magnus one. Otherwise, we're going to jump in there in a minute and start looking at your models. And Lehman, but go on. What's he said?
Sorry, Lehman. If you're hungry, mate, just eat the missus. Oh, grow up. No. No.
I like the bold call though. Does anyone else remember penis inspection day at school? Brilliant, amazing. So yeah, 3-minute warning now. Why not? 3-minute warning. We're going to go into the in the stream gallery in a moment. So what do you guys think though? Do you think members only streams work? Do you like it? Are you happy with it? I'm interested actually. I was talking in Discord yesterday about do we do every Friday as members only? Go fucking hungry. Had a lovely Chinese tonight, by the way. Fuck you, Jedi. Fuck you. Although I do also love you because you saved me a lot of money on sunglasses. So
I love him very much because he fixed the trike.
I was going to buy some new Oakley sunglasses and he went, no, use this website. They're like 60, 70 quid cheaper per pair.
Ooh.
Yeah, really what a legend. So
I found my £3 pair the other day. I was happy.
This is why I can't eat nice food because she's just a cheapskate.
I'm sorry. How is fresh fruit and vegetables cheap? We all know what's wrong with the food market. That is not cheap.
What if everyone panic buys kebabs now? We'll miss out.
Oh no. We'll just have to eat the apples and the cucumbers.
I'm going to have to do what I normally do, then I go one extreme. I'm going to have to buy a kebab making machine.
No.
Because then it'll be in the house and you can't complain.
No.
But it'll be in the house so you can't complain.
No, yes I can.
But
I'll break it and I'll throw it out of the top
Don't
window.
order a kebab, just go over to the kitchen. Well, if it's in the kitchen, then I'm good, am I?
No.
Logic. I'm just saying. Yes, we're happy with it. It's great, absolutely. Once a month works. Good. Magnus is still up. No, get rid of it. Members only stream equals shit posting stream. Yeah, it does once a month, in my opinion. So people, okay, good. We were talking about doing it every Friday, and the feedback I had was actually that would probably be perceived as negative, which is good feedback. And if you guys agree, then that's cool. Once a month is fine. We'll do it end of the month, every month, once a month, etc. And if it changes for whatever reasons because of other commitments, and I'll make sure you guys know well in advance. People think they work great. Had sticky barbecue sausages tonight. It was lush. That sounds quite nice. Not happy. There is 2 thumbs down. Traitorous wank stains. No, John. That's what we call those people is poor people. So they don't want to pay £2 to be part of a members only stream. This is those. This happens a lot, right? This happens a lot.
Fuel for kebab delivery is running low.
Thank you very much, Jedi, your hero. Is he still your favourite now?
Who's that?
Jedi.
No, he's not my favourite.
So, this is interesting, right? This whole the 2 thumbs down for this stream is probably because it's a members only stream, and this has happened a lot with us over the course of the last 3 years since we launched DZ. Happened with Winters quite a lot. It's happened with Play On since we were supporting them and helping them with revenue by basically paying for a series so we could put it in DZ, etc. And what a lot of people go with is, oh, I can't believe you're making us pay for it when I can get it on YouTube for free. And what they don't seem to realise is the time and effort and cost that goes into producing content frequently and regularly. And so we find ourselves with YouTube in this really strange world where everybody wants it all for free and nobody wants to pay a penny for it, but then they want more of it as well. And I'm not entirely sure where they think we get all the time from or how they think we fund all the equipment, etc. So I want more content. Give me more content. No, I'm not paying for it. Well then, fuck off. Really is the answer, to be honest with you. 3D printed kebab machine. That's a good idea. Air fryers are pretty... I've heard lots of good things about air fryers, but I don't think we...
have.
Did you want an air fryer?
No, because they're really big and you can't really put them away anywhere.
How is Lucy's Santa Glitter Marines?
Well, it's nice of you to ask. Liam offered to strip them for me over a week ago, and I ended up stripping them myself yesterday, doing a really terrible job. So now I might have to strip them again.
No, you've done that. Sometimes they take a couple of goes to get all the paint off. You've done an okay job for the first strip.
You said if I run a finger over them and I don't feel bumpy
yeah,
paint, then
if you feel bumpy paint still, then it's worth another strip.
I don't think I do, but then the Space Marines themselves are a bit bumpy in places, so I don't know if that's...
Okay, remind me tomorrow. I'll have a look. Don't want to rub it in, Liam, but just had a kebab. Tom, honestly, I could murder Donna Meat and Chips right now. That's what I need in my life. Sad, 2 poor people. It is 2 poor people. Not me and you. It's about the 2 thumbs down the stream is what he's talking about.
Oh, I was going to say.
Mind you, only 62 thumbs out with 99 people watching. So, you know. Cantor, would be good if YouTube implemented a thing like gifted subs. It's 1 poor person and spam right. Yeah, it is 1 poor person and spam right, probably. I don't care though, because YouTube doesn't actually differentiate between thumbs up and thumbs down. So, it doesn't make any difference. Thumbs up and thumbs down still count as engagement, and the more engagement you get, the more YouTube pushes your video. So, that's why thumbs up. That's why YouTubers always give you that whole fucking cheesy So click like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Actually, all of that stuff matters to YouTube and its algorithm. It's quite interesting. So I don't like saying it. I don't like saying click that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. I don't like saying that shit because it's just cheesy and it's nonsense. And I feel like if I'm watching a channel and I like it, I'll hit subscribe anyway. So I don't feel like I need to say that to people because if they like it, they'll sub, and if they don't, they won't. However, YouTube does actually take note when people hit sub. YouTube takes note when people like or unlike. YouTube takes note when people comment. YouTube also takes note when people turn the notification bell on as well, actually, believe it or not. So all those things, and you think people are being cheesy and telling you make sure you don't miss a video, it's because it genuinely helps their algorithm. It's really, really important. The more videos that... What's interesting with the streams, right, is once the Monday night stream's done, typically we get 5, 10, 15 comments on the stream afterwards when people can watch it as a video on demand. And because we don't get a large number of comments, YouTube doesn't actually push the video that hard because it's like, oh, it's not very popular. If everybody who'd watched the stream then went back in and put a comment on there, so there's 100 comments, YouTube would go, this is a really popular video, and it would start pushing it to more people's feeds and more people would see it. And I'm not saying you should do that, absolutely not. But it's just really interesting about how it works. When people say hit like and hit sub and put that bell on, that's because it actually genuinely helps their content. It basically means that YouTube goes, this is popular, push it forward in front of more people's news, like I say news feeds, but like news feed on YouTube. And then more people will see it, and it improves their impression and click-through rate. There's lots of science behind it. I'm not going to fucking bore you with all the science right now.
No, Paul. Bad, 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 Paul.
Not super chatted, so here you go. Get yourself a kebab, mate.
No.
I'm going to order one, so you need to let me know. Have a think about it for 5 minutes. Let me know if you want one.
No.
Get rid of the Magnus meme. Umbra. Plague of Shadows. There you go. You're there. Ryan, can you delete the Magnus meme in the stream gallery before I turn it on?
Oh, can I come and have a look at the gallery with you?
Actually, yes. I just need to turn. I need to delete this fucking.
Why?
Because it's not a very nice meme.
Why? What's the meme?
It's erotic.
What?
Delete. Right, that's that one gone.
Why is it erotic?
Because there's a massive penis in it. Don't think you guys can sneak it in there either. I'm going to fucking see it every time. Right, admins, I need you to make sure you're keeping an eye on this chat at the same time that I fucking put it on, because people keep putting it in there and they're not having that happening. Right? Cool. Vulcan, you're all fighting the good fight for me. Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Anyways.
because he moaned that he wants to lose a bit of weight and shape up because he wants to keep up with his 2 sons, which is wonderful. Can't do that if you're having kebab at 11 o'clock at night, can you? No.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yeah. Torch, sudden internet not able to watch. Sorry, all. It's not your fault, mate, if it's your internet, but thank you so much. Dawn's Apothecary. Thank you, legends. Dawn's Apothecary just jumped in. Only just finished work. 3-word summary. There you go, chat. There's your challenge. What's the 3-word summary for this stream?
Ooh.
Kebab.
Is it a bit like those 3 words? The whole world's been split up into 3 words. Each stream is now 3 words.
Yeah, maybe.
What are you listening for?
I'm trying to think of the 3 words, Luke. So that's what I'm doing.
I thought you were listening.
Can't order kebab. There you go. 3 words. I think that's on. Is that on? I have no idea if that's on or not. I have to see if that picture's just turned on or off.
I edited that meme for you with Val's face.
I know you're a kind person, but it's just a bit much. Okay, so
Yeah, what would Steve say about kebabs at 11 p.m?
I don't care.
I think there's been an
What
awful
would
lot
Steve
not
say
declared
about
to
kebab
Steve.
at 11 p.m.?
I don't care. I'm hungry and I'm drinking. I've almost
So
had.
go and eat something sensible, like a banana or an apple that's got pectin in. It stops your appetite.
This is the life I live, people.
Oh, what a terrible life.
He can have a kebab if he runs a 5k. Fucking no kebab then. New model sucks. That's a good 3 words. We like that one. We like that one. 3 words. Piss poor content. Thanks, talk. Fucking hell. I have failed hobbyists this week. Lucy is mean. That's a good 3 words as well. Right. Let's have a look at this stream gallery. You going to come over and look at this stream gallery?
Coming over.
What are you trashing the fucking joint? Jesus Christ. Okay. Right, so you need to put your face on the other side. No, because it's here. Because what we do then, Amber, is we click this, boop, and it goes up in the middle of the screen, and then it doesn't matter where my face is because it's in the middle of the screen. Don't you worry, I got this covered. Pro. Okay. Can't have a fruit kebab. Brilliant.
Oh, fruit kebab.
Bright Hammer, member for 3 months. Careful him, as the MO in the house. I have to warn you, the kebab is a slippery roof on the road, looking like Falrak. Okay, he's just killed it for me. He's killed the fun. Who is this? Hurons Corsairs, get ready for a GT. That is a quality looking Dirty Knight. We like that. That's cool. I like the worn like brass trim as well. That's really nice. Vulcan Lives is based in some Marines. That's like a limited edition model, but nicer, isn't it? It's better than the one they've made already. That's a really cool kit bash.
Primed them green.
Yeah, it's like they've been primed green. But that's a kit bash. So he's made that model out of multiple kits. Looks really, really nice, actually. That's much better than the limited edition model.
Summary. Wank Sergeant. Kebab.
Already loving the stream from Desperados. Good man. That's a Rat King, isn't it, I think, from Age of Sigmar? Age of Sigmar, like, I love 40k, right? But Age of Sigmar just has a better model range. I had to really try hard today not to bust out the Lumineth Realm Lords and instead carry on building Space Wolves. Desperados as well. Look at that handsome chap in the background. There was already a thumbs down at that point. Look, that must be Spam Rack. It's got to be Spam Rack, that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Why the long face? The red's nice, though. I like the red on the skin. That's quality, dude. It's a different look. It's like a death mask. We quite like that. My Templars so far. I mean, there's a fair few.
I like the cabinet.
I like the cabinet. I don't have space for a nice cabinet like this anyway. That's quite a lot of Templars, though. Good work, dude. Are you excited about the new release? I'm sure you're probably super excited about this. It's a stupid fucking question, actually. Models haven't made it even out. Models haven't even made it out this evening.
Have you seen Goldfish's 3 words?
Games Workshop robbing bastards. Yeah, absolutely. That's Singtao? I can't say that. Have I said that right? How would you say that?
I would say the same
Singtao. Singtao. Okay, interesting. Never seen that one before. Ah, here we go. Here comes Captain fucking Cockhead.
Is that your 3 words?
Captain Cockhead. This man, right? This man. I hope he's still in the chat and I hope he's listening. I don't know a person, and there's probably one is probably going to argue that there is in fact better painters out there, but personally I don't know a person who paints better than this man. Fucking incredible, absolutely insane levels of painting skill, and he's also taught me loads as well. He's such an incredible painter, and I'm so grateful that I message him stupid questions like, how do I do this, and he'll just take the time to tell me. He fucking insanely good. Look at how look at even the face and stuff. Unreal. Such a dick. Such a dick. Ugh. I fucking hate you. I need to learn how to paint flesh, Waller, because my whole army that I'm building now is all flesh heads. I need to learn how to paint flesh. That Xenophase blade is gorgeous as well. Yep, Captain Cockhead stands. Fucking unreal stuff that man paints. I hate it. I hate it. I have often sat there and I've painted a model and I thought, I'm really happy with how that looks. And then I look at something Waller sends me and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to fucking bin it. I'm just going to bin it. Loving the purple bluey colour. I like the sort of twinge that it's got to the ultramarine blue. That's quite nice. Good work, dude. Really good work from Minkster50. Getting all these guys finished today, taking a break from the walls for a bit. I mean, that's the wrong choice, but, you know. Lehman Russ, painting Lehman Russ. Is that an actual weapon choice? I thought he had double axes. It's kind of cool, though. It's a Forge Weld resin, so Forge Weld model, so, yeah. What's this, then? Who's this? This is still Lehman Russ. That's really pretty.
That glow on the blue.
I like the The yellow transition fade here as well, and the gold fade. It's really, really nice. That base is fucking cool as well, actually. That's some really good work, dude. Like that. Torque. Oh, here we fucking go. This man.
Is this the green stuff, man?
He's like Colonel Bellend. Yeah, this man, right? Torque doesn't even play. Torque just converts models.
So we've got Captain Cockhead and Colonel Bellet.
Yeah, but he doesn't even play. This man just converts models to a level that's just insanely good. So that bloke doesn't. He sits in the driver's seat. These bits here, they don't exist on the model. He's converted all that. Looks incredible. The base is really nice as well. He will have made that beard.
From green stuff?
Yeah, I don't know why he's put a penis in his mouth though. I'm not sure why that's there. Really good stuff. Talk really good stuff as always, man. You're amazing. Mr. Grimnar, 3 more Wolfguard finished. Double Lightning Claws. Not the standard current Wolfguard loadout. Normally we're looking at Lightning Claw Storm Shield Jump Pack. What's the base colour different for? I assume that's for squad markings. Is that what that's for? The blue glow on the claws is really nice. Scroll, you fucker. That's good stuff, man. Really good stuff. Let me know about the red. I reckon that's for a it's a fucking cigar. Okay, just from here it looked like a penis stuck in his mouth. Here he is. Here's Captain Cockhead again. You make me fucking sick, Waller. Look at how accurate all those grey lines are all painted on. Look how accurate all that is. Could have tried a little bit out of the screen, to be honest, yeah, but you know, it'll do. Really nice, genuinely really nice work, Waller. Really nice work. And talk, I'm only joking. I can see I'm only joking. It looks great, man. I'm just on the wind up. What's this then? I bought some stuff while on vacation. They don't even go in the same army, but yeah. That Drakari box looks like it's actually reasonably good value. Assuming it's like the £70–80 box, it's pretty good for what you get in there actually. Umbra has converted to Taurox. Umbra is now a hero because he's a an Acer. What have you converted? Oh, it's the front wheels, is that, I assume? Because I think they're supposed to be tracks as well. I like the lion, that's cool. I like the weathering as well.
Yeah, I thought that was quite cool.
You can't beat a good bit of weathering. Converted Inquisitor Acolyte. Little angry ginger man. He's like a squat, isn't he? Like a mini marine. I'm a massive fan, in fact, of the Volkswagen camper van in the background. Is that his normal mode of transport? Is that how he gets to the battlefield? On a Volkswagen camper van. And then I said to him, yeah, well, at least my head isn't Yoda shaped. Thanks for that, Paul. Thanks. I'm so glad you dropped that in there, mate. What's this then? They're like the shades I bought, almost. I'm loving the that looks like it's made out of sprue. That's quality. Like brickwork made out of sprue. Good work, dude. And a camo cloak for boots. Yeah, good work. More guardsmen in the background. Some great hobby that goes on. What I'm hoping, on a couple of beer and banter streams, I'm hoping to watch the quality of the painting go downhill during the evening. That'd be good. That fucking tank is amazing. What's that? Who is it? Suspect. Beerhammer. Good man. What's that tank? Cool work as well. These are limited edition models. Good work, dude.
Oh, what? Are they Warhammer ones?
This is all 40k, yeah, that's a Forge World model. These are all Games Workshop models. That's Colonel Ironhand Strachan, that's like Sergeant Harkin, that was a limited edition somewhere or other, that's a limited edition somewhere or other. Catchins as well. I think I might have some loose catchins hanging around. You fucking bellend. Oh, John. Brilliant. The thing is, he's an infanteer. He's probably made those as models and eaten the fucking plastic. Some of the new orcs. Fucking cool, some of these guys, actually. Really nice looking models. Finish this one to add to my orc tally before work. Dawn's Apothecary's been smashing out some quality work on the orcs. Even Waller's been praising him. Good work. Immersive. So he's been making and building this terrain. Looks very real. All this rubble and sand stuff looks really good.
Does he do that for a living?
No. Most, you'll be surprised, most of these people don't do this for a living.
Yeah.
Oh, for you fuckers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks amazing, doesn't it? For you fuckers in the chat as well, considering this, where is he? Where is Captain Cockend? Considering what he paints, right? Considering what this twat puts on a model, let me know in the chat if you guys would ever be interested in Waller doing a tutorial day somewhere, and would you pay? Right? So let me know in the chat, because Waller's talked about it and ummed and ahed about it. No pressure. He's not committing to anything. There's no commitment here. Let me know if you'd be interested, because he's thinking about it. And I reckon from our member zone alone, we could probably fill him up a day. That's a quality looking Plague Marine. Really good work. I like the verdigris on the bronze as well. That's quite nice. Good work.
What?
Took 3 weeks. It's fucking incredible. Incredible. It's just a smidge off of Waller quality, that face. Innit? Innit? It's just a smidge off Waller quality, that. It's a masterpiece. It is indeed, yes. Dry brushed a Predator whilst listening to the stream to get some of those edge highlights on. That's good. Waller, if you're watching still, I think you're in the chat. I take offence to Captain, I work for religion, maybe Sergeant Suckerdick. Okay, whatever, I don't care what you want to be called. But look at the chat about how many people are interested in the courses. And you say pimping me out, I'm interested in none of the profit at all. This is for you, mate. Bolt rifles with his Harlequins. British Armed Forces, most sporting. Is that the fucking same as the award for the biggest loser? Didn't you get best in faction? Did you get best in faction at Factorum as well? The very whip dino, bro. That's cool. We like that.
Was that a Warhammer one?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Fuck off, Andrew! Come on, hang on a minute. Go on.
Me.
Every fucking stream. No. Not tonight's efforts, but I'm quite pleased with it to help brighten your green Witherspoon's Punter Orcs. He's fucking good. That's really good. I love the green flesh on him. Moog, that's really nice. I love the green flesh on that man. And I love the blood and the sort of gore on the face as well. That's really cool.
I like the nose.
Good work. Good work. Talk the true wolf. The true wolf even. That's interesting. So I'm about to go and buy a chaplain on bike for one of my HQs. That's really nice. I like that. What's he going to have in his hand here, though? Is that going to be a mug full of mead? Should be. Right, fuckers, stop it! We're getting towards the end of the stream and you're still fucking I haven't even ordered my kebab yet.
No, I haven't.
The lightning's cool and the Night Lord stuff. Really like that. And on the night as well. That's fucking gorgeous. Great work, Umbra. Great work, dude. Night Lord heavies. That's amazing. Amazing work from all of you wonderful people. Super impressed by all that stuff. Really, really good work. You've done alright there. You've done alright. And I can confirm I quite like mead. This stuff's really nice. You don't want any?
No.
No? She's not keen on any. Lucy's you're almost in the shop there as well.
I know. That my shoulder.
It's the other shoulder, Luce.
Oh, is it?
The one nearest me, you fucking lunatic. So, this is a better stream than Valrak. I mean, that's not fucking hard though, is it, to be honest with you? If we're honest. I said this to him when he started, right? So he kept telling everybody when we started, oh, Liam's just copying me. I said, no. We're taking your concept and we're going to improve it. That's all we're going to do. Take the concept, improve it. And that's what we've done. So, here's the terrain. Yeah, it's great. Do you have a drinking horn? It'd be messy trying to use it at the tabletop. So no, I don't currently have a drinking horn. Yes, I would. Hell yeah, Dempsey Con. Yes, I do a paint sesh. Yes. I think that's pretty overwhelming, Waller, in terms of support for you if you wanted to run painting days. I'll happily help you organise it all. If you're interested in abusing my community to do a trial run, we could do a trial run, right? I think that'd be cool. It could be fun. The Orcs cool as fuck. Yeah, it is. Best sporting is the award you didn't get at the Factorium, and yes, I got best in faction last weekend. Yeah, okay. No way, that's a real mini. Yeah, where are we posting these models? That's in Stream Gallery in Discord, and we will touch on that every single stream. We do them on the Mondays as well, but typically we spend more time, I think, on the Fridays as well. So, I used ATV wheels on that bike. He's going to have a spear in his hand. Looks really, really good. Really, really good. Just the gallery, no, Stream Gallery specific. So actually, I'll show you quickly, right? If we go Stream Square and I bring Discord back up. For those of you that are not aware of Discord, it's not huge at the moment. It's growing and it's developing, and there's extra channels that are coming in and all that kind of stuff. So basically, we have a general channels area where new members will come in. There's general chat. There's some welcome information there, and you can read welcome information, right? Basically, the long and short of it is make sure your YouTube account's connected so you don't get booted. We've then got a voice channel with a chat channel, so you can support voice with some ramblings type stuff in here. We've then got stream channels, topic suggestions for stream questions specifically. We should do that soon, actually. We should do a stream where we go into stream questions. Clips, if people want to clip things. Spoilers, we can talk about things that have happened in the stream, and if you don't want to see spoilers, they're in there. Old streams, I try and link all the old streams in here so people can see all the old streams that were not staying on YouTube. And then a gallery, which is where we look at people like all the old Phoenix who started dropping. We'll have a look at his tower quickly. So a nice cheeky little devilfish. And everyone's favourite Riptide. Big mech suits. I like the blue against the red. That's really nice. So, but yeah, so that's what we use. Then we've got hobby channels. These channels here, hobby and stream channels, are the ones that you won't see them if you've not linked your Discord to your YouTube account. So general channel, latest video chat, gallery, work in progress, narratives, etc. Valhalla is where I talk about my Space Force projects. There's a trade and sell page. Look at you fuckers now coming. You're a bit late now. Moog, beautiful work, by the way. So this is what Discord looks like. That's the Great Hall. That's Discord. Okay, cool. Right, good. Done that bit. Winner. Thanks. Where we posting it? Yeah, we've got that. Got that. Very proud of my Ultramarine. I'm sure you are, Dave. Really, really good. Radiator kebab forever. Keeps them warm to the morning. Keeps them warm to hold my hand over here. Hold my hand here and over at Val's. Happy to, man. Happy to make you feel welcome. We can make it better, faster, stronger. We have the technology. We do. Don't pick on Valrak. It's like picking on a disabled child. He gets enough shit from us when he streams. I'm not picking on him. I'm just saying that I'm happy to do it better. New trade and sell channel. Yeah, Umbra chucked a new trade and sell channel up there. Check stream clips. I will do at some point. Good ways to spend too much. Good ways to spend too much money. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, you fucking heroes. We're now past the 11 o'clock window for who's this? Who's put stuff in here? Adam's put stuff in here now as well. I'm not going like Adam. You're too late. Looks amazing, but you're too late. Trade for the sisters for the LGT tomorrow. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for the super chats. It's been incredible. I'm always blown away by how much you guys are prepared to support the streams. It's amazing, so thank you so much. And massive welcome to the 8 new members. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining the channel. Like I said, every last Friday of the month we'll do a members only stream. So you guys can always look forward to that, where we won't have any white names in the chat whatsoever. On Monday we'll go back to a normal stream. We had a topic suggestion that I said I was going to use actually as well. Where was this topic suggestion? Where was it? Painted versus non-painted. So this is something we're chatting about on Monday. So have a think about what you think, painted versus non-painted. Remembering, obviously, when we start that conversation on Monday, that there are people out there that don't care about painting and people that do, and no one's strictly wrong. But let's have that chat on Monday. That'll be 21:30 UK time Monday night. There might be some hobby-ish type streams on Sunday, maybe, when I'm sat here doing some more Space Wolves. I don't know yet. But, you know, keep an eye out just in case. And if you do have that notification bell turned on YouTube that we talked about earlier, it should let you know when I go live. So there you go. Cool. Right. Perfect. I think that's everything. Vex says, not going to lie, I was having a pretty crappy day. The stream has cheered me up a bit. Thanks all. I'm glad. I'm happy. Don't forget to keep chatting in Discord afterwards. And on that, I think I've covered everything. Is there anything you want to add before we go?
Should I go and put the kettle on?
Whilst we wait for the kebab?
No.
Why not?
Because it's bedtime.
I am hungry though.
Well then, go in the kitchen and get an apple.
Right, so I guess I'm fucking cooking now as well. Thank you very much for joining us, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we'll see you all at the very latest on Monday.
fought side by side, and if the gods will it, I'm ready for Valhalla. Berserker.
My name. I will greet Fenrir at the gates of Asgard.
Go Viking.
Are you with me, brother?
Been there for you, brother. We have fought side by side, and if the gods will it, I'm ready for Valhalla. Berserker.
Come, when the fight is won, when the ocean calls my name, I will greet Fenrir at the gates of Asgard.